I'm Major Richard Harden, and this is a review of the Bulldog Vault for pistol, in my case, and it's built with RFID LED digital technology to give you several ways to gain access to it. This is an impromptu thing. Didn't write a script for it, didn't plan this. I just bought it and thought, man, this is really cool. It wasn't exactly what I was looking for. I was looking for something very thin and plastic, something like a Pelican type case. But I couldn't find anything that suited my needs. What I do is I do executive protection. In this case, what I need it for is when I do executive protection on charter private airplanes. And in case we get to a destination that the aircraft cannot return, or it's has equipment problem, or AOG, aircraft on the ground, which means that it can't fly, and we have to fly back commercial, I need a lockbox with me because it's going to be difficult to find one in some of the places we go. So I need something that'll fit in a valet, because when you're doing this kind of work, you don't want to show up with 100 bags like you're going to Europe. You need to have packed very lightly, bring the essentials of what you need to do your tasks, and a little bit extra in case you possibly end up with an overnight unexpectedly. But you need to have something that'll be TSA approved to carry with you in one bag that you can strap over your shoulder. So I wanted something, like I said, I wanted something light and plastic, but when I saw this, I thought this is too cool, and it's made of steel, so it's heavier, and it has electronics in it, which makes it heavier still, but it's got several ways to gain access to it, and it's TSA approved. So without further ado, I'm going to start showing this to you. This is the case it's come in, and spoiler alert, I've already opened it and programmed it so I can show you very quickly how it works. It comes with a steel braided cable, so you can hook it to the inside of it, close it, and hook it around the leg of a seat or some part of the aircraft in case you need to leave it on board the aircraft, depending on where you go. And I'm just focusing all the discussion on this particular aspect of executive protection. You can imagine what else you can do with it in other realms of your life. So, box opening, I see a lot of people do that. I don't really care, but it's kind of heavy because it has a surprise gift in it. So the first way that you can open it, obviously, is with a key. They give you two keys. It's a barrel. It's called a barrel key. So stand by just a minute. Stick it in there, and you have to pull it out and lift it up, and wow, look what they send. They give you a gun included. No, it's not included, and I'm not going to do a safety check on this because I can't possibly shoot you from you viewing this in the future from me in the past. So if you want to make a comment about that, go piss off. So anyway, that's one way. You get two keys and leave a spare at home. But what's really cool is, like, now I've already programmed this. You got to put 4 AA or AAA batteries. Look at that. So I just swap it over this RFID. Is that cool or what? To lock it, you just push it down, and it's solid. I have one similar to this with a roller code, and I don't particularly like that one because the code is, you gotta have it just right, and if I was in a panic, it would take me forever to open the thing. All right, but wait, there's more. Key fob. Okay, key fob from the same company. Oh my God, that's so cool. All right, it's got great corrugated packing in it. It's just thick enough. This is obviously a 1911, so this is a full-size frame. Don't send me lots of questions about what'll fit. If you don't know, get a 1911 or a silhouette of one and put your gun next to it. This should take any full-size frame and smaller pistol. So use your brain to think of that. All right, so, but wait, there's more still. So I lost my key fob. I lost my wallet card. I'll do that one more time, that's so cool. And I lost my key. So what do I do now? Oh, well, I programmed the code in. And my favorite number's 69, so in this case, these numbers are 1, 2, and 3. That doesn't have a 2 on it, but that's what it is. So I programmed in for 69, this is all 3s, so I used my imagination for something I could remember. So I put 1, 2 3s for 6, 1, and then 3 3s for 9. Oh, is that awesome or what? So there you have it. The programming instructions are pretty well written. Essentially, you've got a programming button right here that you'll need to take something like a pen or pencil, get far enough in there to you can feel the detent that it'll set, and then you can set your codes here. You use it to activate that. It'll do some beeps. Then you'll lay this over, and then it'll beep 2 times, and then you push it again. And it's pretty much the same procedure for all 3 different types of electronic type openings, except for the key, which is obviously just a manual. So 2 keys, 1 RFID tag, 1 RFID pocket card, and you have to find the little RFID is right there. You see that indentation? That's where it is. So you have to get that right over the thing here. And it's got decent instructions. Got a cable to secure it with. It's very solid. So far, I recommend this. Downside is it's heavy. It's going to be heavy in your bag, but I think all the options you have to open it and the security of it are greatly overwhelm the downside of it being heavy. So I hope you enjoyed this and learned something. And that's all I got. It was about I got it at Porter's in near Lake Palestine, Texas, and it was around $88. I didn't price shop or anything. I just saw it and said, all right, I got to have it. So that's the thickness of it right there. So that's the other thing. I didn't want something that was like this thick, like a typical gun case, which I could have used. I could use I've got a Kimber. I could have used the case for it, but it is significantly larger in every aspect, height, width, and everything. And this is right where I need it to be. Cheers, y'all. Semper Fi.